It's been 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Go through it. Give a quick summary of what you've been going through.
You know, God is good, and I'm glad that we're here
All the
living
time.
to talk about it and try to tell our story. Kelly, you can chime in at any time. But when I started today, Kelly, we met in Chicago, and I had noticed that Kelly had these unruly neighbors, man, and they were very, very aggressive, no matter what approach that I took. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you in Cleveland. I couldn't wait to talk about this. I'm a 2-time felon, okay? I've learned my lessons, and I'm back on track. Again, there's more to this story, all right? So if I tell you, like, hey, back off, that means back off.
Right.
When I went to mediation, still didn't listen. We went to the city prosecutor. They scheduled a mediation. He canceled the whole thing. And I don't even know how you do that. Yeah, so at this point, we got restraining orders, we got things going on. I'm trying to do everything the right way to protect my woman and our household and our happiness and peace. So they didn't want to hear none of that. All they wanted to do was put pressure on this woman. And that's the one thing that I was like, I'm not down with that. I don't care what your excuses are. I don't care what you say. I'm not down with you bullying nobody out of their home because Kelly got cakes, because you want to watch her cakes all day long. That's not my problem. That's not my problem that your wife mad that you watching Kelly cakes all day long. That's not my problem. Okay, I'm telling you, sir, back up. And then when you start recruiting people and other family members to come join in on the hate, okay, then things start really looking bad, all right? So now we're going through court and nothing is being done. Matter of fact, after they assaulted us October 2nd, 2022, okay, we're going through court. Akila Jordan, the city prosecutor, charges me with something out of the blue. Just to shade, just to throw dirt in the water.
What did he charge you with? Like some technical
violation of TPO, and this is in municipal court while they in criminal court. Year and a half later, they throw out their case of them assaulting us. And the reason is because Akila got me jammed up in municipal court.
Right.
So Kelly, I'm like, Kelly, I'm not feeling this. Just putting a lot of pressure on our relationship. She's like, yo, fight this. Not guilty by jury of my peers.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Like, yo, you came with everything you had, every lie you had. You had the city prosecutor. Now, when you were looking at video and you looking at a city prosecutor, like, you lying. Like, you a lawyer. You lying. And you lying on purpose for what?
Well, you said he a lawyer. That's how that goes.
For what? And then when it's not guilty, why you ain't reroute back on us to say, hey, we was wrong and we gonna prosecute these people this way? No, they didn't do none of that. They just let them roam around and they live right next door to us. The daughter lived right down the street from us. Okay?
They still haven't been prosecuted.
Problem going on.
For her, it's been going on. Okay?
I moved in 2007. I bought my home in West Park, and
Shout out to West Park. What up?
Right.
What up? I grew up in that area.
I know.
West Park, you know what I mean?
So
This is the West Park.
I was a legend over there. Don't disrespect.
such a legend that I knew him back in the day. Nah, he's always been a good guy.
But at this point, these people are very bold now. And no matter what we do, we can't get no answers. And I'm going to work. I'm coming home. One morning I'm leaving. This dude, when I say they recruit people, they're recruiting people to pass our house, lie to the police. And that's what I'm saying, man. I'm here to testify for real. If you ain't gonna give me the proper respect in court, I'm here to do it right now. Man, y'all ain't finna hate me as a young black man because I'm happy with my white woman. That's why you hating us, because she's an RN and she got her own thing going on, and they don't. And it's really that simple. And it's very childish of the city prosecutor and the county prosecutor to keep on neglecting the fact that they messed up and they don't want to hear our story or present it the right way. It hurts my soul. It makes me want to talk about it more because I understand more what Cleveland is going through. Like you don't understand that they have tools to keep you down. They have resources and family members and things like that that's going on to make sure that your story ain't getting out there, to make sure that you are looked at like something is wrong with you. Yeah. And they do this purposely. And after getting shot in the back, this man shot at me 3 times. That's not self-defense.
Yeah, that's not.
Okay? And my back is to you. Okay?
Definitely
That's definitely not self-defense. You shot me in my lower back, it came on my lower chest. Shout out to the surgeon, shout out to Metro. Yo, they have to save my life. I'm not about to forget about this. I'm not about to let it go. I don't care who it hurt, feelings who hurt. I don't care who family out there. This man just tried to murder me, and and he's stalking my woman, and you bullied us. You should see how we living right now.
We can't even live in our house. We're living in an apartment out of the city, out of the county, to keep us safe. And
that's how they beat on you. They try to beat you out of your job, beat you out of your happiness. Everything that they got to subdue you, they will use if they're at fault.
Yeah.
Now, if you get booked. Yeah. Now, let me tell you something. The first time that they lost, I was like, man.
Oh, quick question: are these people African American?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And I think, and again, I think Akila is very childish for like, why they just hating on y'all? Yes, it's called a hate crime. Yeah. And for the county prosecutor to not even, he didn't even bring Kelly into the case. He didn't even tell the grand jury. And I had a lawyer, I talked to a lawyer. Like a lawyer told me the questions to ask the county prosecutor. I knew what they was gonna do before they did it. Like, you was gonna represent me the right way all this time. Right. Yeah, right. So I asked you, like, yo, did you tell them that you searched my car for no reason? Yeah, we had to tell the grand jury that. Oh, really? Okay, so you kind of made it look like it was me doing something that was wrong, rather than I'm the victim.
He's like a suspect, yeah.
You're not saying that this man has been harassing this woman for this long, and then he did this and he did that, and it led up to this. All you said was, 2 people was on the corner, and bam.
You think they looked at your old record and just jumped to the conclusion?
Well, if that was the case, they would have looked at his old record and seen that he was charged with rape.
Oh.
Okay.
And
let me tell you another thing while we're sitting here talking about that. When he was charged with rape and why we got a restraining order in 2021, in the middle of the restraining order, he gets an expungement.
after he said
Then
that wasn't
gets the
him.
gun.
Wow.
Yeah, this
Wait a
story
minute, you can't.
Yes, you can.
I mean, yeah,
yes,
you're
you
not
can.
supposed to.
You're not supposed to. You're
But
not
somehow
supposed
he
to.
did.
But he did in the middle of a restraining order that has something to do with what you was charged with similarly in the past. So how in the world did you go into the clerk's office and pay your little money and get a rape charge? It's more than that, in
Right.
Vegas, home invasion, things like that, kidnapping.
That's a big one.
You know
That
the
should
routine.
be under the jail after that.
Unless you a CI or some shit like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
They say.
You can't say stuff like that unless that's the case.
Yeah.
All right. Now, how are you able to do all this stuff with impunity?
It's wild.
How? It's wild. And then people look at us. Well, maybe you should move. Maybe we should move out of $200,000 house, 4-bedroom. But what are you talking about?
Yeah.
It ain't that easy just to pick up and move. This woman is the RN. I'm a forklift driver, and I have my own thing going on in my life.
And Ohio stand your ground. Like, they just move stuff doesn't sound.
Yeah.
They're like, it's my castle. You know what I mean?
Okay, they gave him the argument of self-defense when he shot me in the back, and he's chasing me from my house. He's chasing me onto the main road. You're behind me, and you scared for your life?
Yeah.
At 9 o'clock in the morning.
Wait a minute, that don't make no sense. You chasing me, but you scared for your life? You
And I
must
have
go
video
slow.
of him pulling out of the driveway after Mark pulled out of the driveway. I didn't even know what was going on. He was going to the library. I was working from home, and all of a sudden I got a call from Metro Emergency Room, and I was like, I'm not answering the phone. Why is Metro calling me? Answered the phone, and they're like, do you know what happened to Mark? And I was like, what do you mean? He was going to the library. And she said, he was shot, and he said it was your neighbor. He told me to call you. By the time I got to the hospital, he was already in surgery. And as a registered nurse and have worked in a surgical ICU for 14 years, everything imaginable was going through my head. Like, Is he going to survive? How do I call his parents? Like, how do I tell them that this happened?
And my parents black, because I'm black. So you can understand how difficult this whole thing is creating this on our relationship. You could just imagine.
Yeah.
Like everything ain't all good.
I told you if you can't use your comb, don't look at you.
Oh my, now look at you now. He done got caught up with the white girl. And I'm like, yo, you know, and again, you know, I'm glad that Kris acknowledged the therapy because I had to go to therapy not to blame her.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is not your fault at all. Even though we argue at home, even though I'm shot, I'm traumatized, we arguing this stuff at home. This is all expected. But at the end of the day, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
It's not you wasn't the person who shot me.
Yeah, this is happening to y'all. Y'all didn't cause this. This is happening
Exactly.
to y'all.
But and when you inside a relationship, you have to really talk about those things. You have to come to those epiphanies. You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm not finna attack you like this because you know whose fault this is? It's their fault. You know what I mean? And they want us to be arguing. They want us to separate and lose everything. And I'm not gonna do that.
And I'm so proud of Mark because he really has tried to do everything the right way of trying to use the legal system to try to get us safe and to, you know, not take it in his own hands like everybody else would do. It would have been so easy for him to just, you know, take care of the situation and us move on and just. But what would that have done? Would he end up in prison again?
Today, they want you to crash. They want you to crash. They would do anything. They hope that you crash. They would do anything in their power. So much violence has been happening in Cleveland, West Park, East Side, anywhere. It's going down. The couple murder-suicide, I pray for them. A child just died from two young men who were being shot at. And they shot back and the child died. You know what I mean? Like, they want you to crash.
Yeah.
They want you to crash. So what I'm telling you is, I hope I could be something. Because I hope, because they doing everything to put pressure on people these days. Everything. It's wild.
Yeah.
This is a hate crime, and it's hard to verbalize that when you're in a predominantly 70% black community. And I'm trying to tell you, like, yo, this is what's going down.
You know what's not a hate crime when it happens to us? It's just the way, you know.
Now, you know what somebody told me was, you know, and this is a therapist who told me this. If you would have shot that white girl, he wouldn't have been down in the room.
Oh, yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah, absolutely.
He knew he could prey on you. He knew he could shoot you and say, oh, he a big black man. And
Yeah.
I was scared for my life. You chasing me, you scared for your life. And the fact that somebody listened to this.
Right.
Yeah.
I got 4 daughters. I got a whole family. Man, I'm behind on so many bills right now. Yeah, you taking so much away from my life right now. And that's why I'm telling you, like, this moment right here is gonna last forever for me. Because I want people to know what's going on. I'll tell you the truth any day of the week. I won't smirk, I'll look you in your face. I'll let you know from my heart and soul, if I wanted him hurt, he would be hurt.
Yeah.
You can't say that, oh, I'm scared to be hurt, and you ain't hurt. How can you have that defense if you're not hurt?
Right.
We the only ones that's hurt. We the ones that's bloody on our front porch when you attacked us with 6 people. And then to let you on some other stuff, it's another little girl out here running around trying to run and spread false rumors and stuff. She live on the other side of us. Okay? You don't own your house, little girl. That's your grandma's house.
Yeah.
You mad because your mama is an addict and your daddy was in jail and we mixed. And we happy.
Allegedly.
And we happy. So you mad that this interracial couple happy, and you as a mixed child got some problems. So now you lying on us too. So now you got these snakes, man, who willing to come to court and lie. I'm dead serious. They will lie, and it's hard to fight. Like, damn, y'all just gonna come in here and boldly lie like this?
Yeah.
You ain't got no evidence. None against me, none. Show me something. Show me something that I did to you. Show me something that I did to you.
And one of the problems was in the beginning, what started a lot of it was this man had like 6 cameras around his house facing the property and watching. It started where it was just watching me. And
Kelly got a case.
Hey, look, when you first said it, I'm like, y'all got a bakery too?
Yeah, she got a bakery in her pants. That's why I said,
said the same thing too, though.
That's why you know what, man. Like it's, I
I'm like, what's she making?
If y'all do that, Kelly Cakes does sound like a good title.
That's the next song.
That's the next song. Let me tell you what my next song is.
I'm your manager.
Wait, so you do music too?
Absolutely. That's why I was telling you, and there's another backstory here. The backstory to the backstory. I would see Kris on the plane. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I was already sending my music to Kris.
Okay.
I was already on that journey. I was like, man, bro, this is my music. Oh, I made this. I would see him at the airport. Bam. We get messed up and it's on the news.
Yeah.
And he's like, whoa, I don't know him to be that. You understand what I'm saying? So here we go. Now, and I want to say this, if anybody in the mayor's office listening, because I had to talk to Chief Annie Todd about some things because I reacted a certain way at a community meeting. The words "F you" came out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and
That was after being shot.
that was after being shot. That was being assaulted by 6 people.
That'll make you say it.
You know what I mean? And I was at the airport going to Phoenix. Me and my lady was going to Phoenix to do a show. Okay, we see the mayor, and this is after we got assaulted the first time. I'm like, oh, yo, this is perfect time to talk to the mayor. But he chilling, and I'm like, cool, I respect that, so I talk to his mans. And I'm like, yo, you know what we going through, you know our face, you know what it is. Can we get some help? Can we get a meeting? Can we get something? Yeah. All right, peace. I'm not gonna bother the mayor. I'm gonna talk to you, peace. We go to Phoenix. On the way back, guess who on the plane? The mayor again. Because we only there for a couple days, you're in and out when you gotta do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking like, remember what I told y'all, remember this, remember me, you know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna get a chance to see you again, you're the mayor.
Right.
So here we go. I get shot. So yeah, I'm mad. I'm really mad. Because I already had this conversation with you. Or your man in there. Okay, so don't look at me like I don't have a reason to be acting like this. Because I don't, as a man, I would love to apologize to this brother face to face. Okay? That's what I want to do. I would strive for open communication and to get to a resolution. But you're not trying to do that, and I see you and your people not trying to do that. All you're trying to do is avoid.
I don't think you owe him an apology. I don't think you owe any of them an apology. This is my city, and I'm disgusted. I don't think you owe anybody an apology for having your feelings and voicing them. We've tried to talk to them. We've tried to talk to the police. I've gone to the police station, the 1st District, I don't know how many times, and they've dismissed my charges. Dismissed me and didn't charge these people.
Yeah. That's wild though, man.
Wow, crazy, right?
Yeah.
I heard the story a couple of times, so I already knew. So we got a minute and a half. What's the next step?
For me in my
I
life,
just got 45 seconds, yes.
I'm gonna go and keep doing shows. Me and my boys, we got a DJ, we got a whole crew, and we're affecting the world, and we pushing out good music, and that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna continue to push the magazine, and we're gonna continue to live. And I'm not gonna forget this though.
Yes, the magazine's tough.
Thanks, man.
Magazine's tough. It is.
It's doing very well too.
It's legit. It's tough and it's legit. 95.9 FM. Make sure you guys check out the magazine. Go ahead, say the name. Right, you got it in your hand.
Slugging the magazine.
Slugging the magazine. That's SLUGN, the magazine. Y'all get into it. Tap in, my boy.
95.9 FM.
Bougie.